Wow, this is Maria Banga, right? I just finished sports and good morning. Uh, what's happening? Whatever. Before I did sports, I was uploading a video of mine on YouTube, and while waiting for it to finish uploading, I watched a YouTube video on Nana Girl or Nana Nation on her YouTube channel. Yeah, and if I didn't talk about the one of that girl in Yaoundé, I didn't reflect on that. I'm just trying to numb myself from all this kind of disheartening news, but I'm human, so I cannot completely numb myself. And um, my mental health is what it is, and this kind of things can set me off, can trigger something. You know, um, what is this whole thing about poisoning people, so-called friends or stuff like that? Huh? Whether you're coming from Busho or you're in Cameroon, people can poison you. Goodness. Because that little girl in Yaoundé, whether it was finally proving that she was poisoned, but it was just so suspicious. And I say, unless proven to the contrary, something happened to her in that restaurant. And those friends who were with her, well, they have to answer, because why would you go and stop a cab and be paying 10,000 francs so that they should take that friend to the hospital, to her house? Or you gave 10,000 and said they should look for change and give it to her, and stuff like that. And after that, you disappear. And then later on, they came up with some voodoo theory and all kinds of things and stuff. I was like, huh? You see? You see? Okay, now this young man who came in from young gentleman, young boy, I don't think that young man should be even up to 25 or 24. Stuff like that. From the pictures, the video I watched, I put the link on my wall there. You can go find that. He came in from abroad and then he went to hang out with his friends. Hanging out with friends is trouble, or whether those were fake friends. So it's like, we really need to be careful. We really need to be careful. So some people were commenting that and say, when you come, don't even go and hang out with people again. If that works for you, fine, don't do it. We have one life like this that is guaranteed, that you even know that you are living. Any other theory, any other belief is just that, theories and beliefs and all of that. And to each their own. You cannot impose it on another person. But what everybody who is alive is doing is breathing, and you are living. You owe it to yourself to at least live you a nice life, a good life, a happy life, free of, I don't know. What are you doing with all of that? You cannot even sleep at night because you are wondering who is your friend, who is not your friend, who will poison you, or who is gossiping about you, who is envying you. Should I share my success on Facebook? Should I not share? Should I dance? Should I not dance? Should I clap? Should I not clap? Should I go and post my 100 pictures if it makes me happy? Or should I not do it because people are going to say that, and then people are going to envy me, and then people are going to hate on me, and then people are going to look for a way to poison me? And poison is not only the one that they put in food and drink. Even the one that people use their mouth, the one that people go and make juju, and you are sitting there in your house and he comes and meets you. All of those things. Yes, that is it. When I was growing up, I heard a story of a woman who went and got some charm, to charm her husband, because the husband was alleged to be a flirt. And so she did not want this husband to be a flirt. And so she went and got this charm and charmed this man. And where she put too much of the charm, according to that story. And the man died. And she could never forgive herself of that. I even heard that she was pregnant at the time. I was like, hey, whatever be the reason, anything you would put into somebody's food, or somebody's under the bed, or wherever, even if it's a powder, whether it's for protection, any of those things that will alter somebody's thought, somebody's life, all of that, so that somebody should be following you around like a sheep because you're going to tie them somewhere. What is the real? All of us, we are going to die. We are all going. So why go and cut short another person's life? You think that will improve your own life? Or that will give you that young man's money now? Or that young girl's investment? All of that? Where are we going to with all of these kind of things? I was telling a big sister of mine yesterday before even watching these things, and I was like, I wish I had stayed me on that mountain. I really don't like to be. I don't want to be in mainstream world. I mean, I'm here. I know I have to be. I can't take myself out. But frankly speaking, and she was like, well, you go and stay up there for how long? It's not like it's a physical mount that just mean like staying me in my corner, cut off from social media, all of those things. There's a season for everything in life. Yesterday, I was even thinking about it. I was like, if I didn't have this instruction from God, now your Facebook, your social media, you are using it for your ministry, for your humanitarian works, for your profession. Forget about it. Even entertaining, there is a purpose behind that, whatever I share. If it was not that, I would stay me away from it. Complete. There's a time for everything. Even now, I've dropped Instagram, dropped Twitter. I'm like, come on. I have LinkedIn, I have Facebook, I have WordPress, I have WordPress. And I love the platforms where I don't interact. People, whether they comment, they don't comment, or not my problem. So I have my YouTube channel. I just, people should watch and take what they're taking and go. 1 comment, 2 comments, good. I have like 1,000 followers on WordPress, but they hardly comment. So good. Me too, I go and read their own things. I don't comment. I'm cool. I'm not looking to monetize anything. So I don't want me things that, oh, well, so you start having many friends and then they start spewing all kind of thoughts and sending all kind of crappy energy your way. And that is slow poison. Before you know it, somebody committed suicide on Twitter. Somebody was a Twitter queen in America. She committed suicide. She could not take that pressure anymore. Whereas people have been saying, oh my goodness, she has 1,500,000 followers, blah, 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 blah. I have seen people who have dropped their YouTube channels. Whereas they had Ks of followers and this and that. On Instagram, people lose their minds. I've had a client who went through a complete nervous breakdown due to social media. It is so toxic. And some friends you pick up on that social media. Then they come in and then, well, I've learned my lesson. I don't follow me bush faller again. Frankly speaking. And I must not eat. I've even gone to a burial with my lunch bag. I used to be such a lunch bag person. And I still go. I mean, I don't like me to eat out anyhow. And now like this, seeing what I have seen, I'm like, no, I'm fasting. Seriously. What food is that I've never eaten that I'll be going to somebody's house and I'll be fascinated by chicken or by whatever, all of those things? No. Even my mother's house, there are times I can go down and sit there until I come back. I don't eat. So no, I must not to talk of drink. When I go to the nightclub, I don't drink. No drink at all. Not even water. Nothing. I don't. No. Because you can open the thing in 1 minute, you are dancing there thinking that your friends are looking at your drink. Those very friends put something inside. Wicked generation. Or the other food. And you could say, oh no, if they're the ones who cook the food, they can put something. No. Even out there, was that boy in somebody's house, nightclub or wherever, in 1 second, somebody put something in your food. I've seen that thing now. I myself, somebody gave it to me to put in my house. When I got married, I was like, no, I don't do me this kind of thing, I beg. Oh, it's for protection. I say, no, I don't want that kind of protection. So can you imagine? You start that soon, they'll start telling you that if you put small in his food, if you do so and so, ish. For what? That will not die? Why can't you be contented with your life? Why? Some have it worse than what you have. I would rather struggle. Where's my water bill? It came yesterday. I'm still figuring out how to pay the bill. I'm not asking no friend for money. I'm going to work. I'm going to have a client. I'm going to do this. Somehow God will provide. No. Because by the time you even start talking to a friend, asking for money, blah, 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 before you know it, it's like, oh, they owe you something. Soon they will start saying, hey, that one, I sent her 50K. I sent her this. I sent her that. Your head starts to tick inside. You start feeling depressed. You start feeling frustrated. You start feeling so dejected. You start feeling like, what's my worth on this earth? Be careful. Me, I say before I got it, Facebook, I had like 4,300. I'm even the one who did not accept ever. I would have had 5,000. There was a time when I said, oh no, just be accepting. Then any kind of beef coming to my DM, blah, 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 or you want to open, you see timeline, because when you have friends or whatever is on their timeline, you sometimes you see it on your own timeline. You see some kind of things that like, no, those are not my values. I don't want to see those things. So you have to start unfollowing for what? So I just decided to stop accepting new friend requests. All those that were there, take it down. Anyone now, I just see the least thing that makes like he wants to tick my head, I just friend very fast. You try to come and want to query me, while I just go and block you. Is it by force? No. The people we even call friends, were we born with them? All of them like that, we were born and then we started making them from primary school right up to. I have a friend, or whether a friend or somebody I knew in primary school, even thought we were so close to the point where we could have a relationship. Hey, I came to realize, hey, this thing is so toxic, you don't need that. I said, Papa, sorry, you are not my God. None of us gives the other oxygen. Good luck with your life, and bye. Cut off. No more communication, nothing. I have no ill feelings, but I'm not entitled. I'm not attached to them. No communication, nothing. I don't owe them, no nothing. There's no guilt, there's no envy, there's no anger, no jealousy, nothing. The few friends I have left on Facebook, 1,711, which is still much. No close thing. If we chat in DM or WhatsApp, fine. We respect each other, fine. Want to make like one person owes or that person, I will stop. Any group I was inside, I'm not even on any group anymore. Taking myself out. I think like 3 remaining groups, I don't even know the people there. It's like some global groups and stuff like that. That way, nothing. Because this thing of attachment that I keep talking about, the more attached you are to something, the more pain you can derive from that thing breaking down. Even now, I'm trying to build a relationship. I want some kind of attachment is coming. Wait. Okay, wait. First, let's break. Let's look at this thing over again. That's why I even did a video this morning on attachment. I'm not that kind of person. Seriously, I'm not. I already deal with enough anxiety over daily things to start being anxious about friends. Whether this is a real friend, whether this is a fake friend. If I have the least suspicion in my head that you might not be real, I just stop the friendship. My life will not end if we are no more friends. Than to run the risk of going to eat with you. And I'm sure that boy is even the one who paid for the bills. After all, he's the bush faller. Somebody commented there, whether maybe you're even working you, but whether it's CNA or what, I don't know what CNA means, but something. And then you come. But because they know that you're coming from bush, you are the one to pay the bills, you are the one to do this, and then they poison you on top. To get what? Maybe whatever money you had on you on that place, in that place before. Because that young man went back home, and as soon as he got home, before he got home even, almost the same thing with that, whether it's Karen or that young girl. You know, like as soon as he left that place, he started having problems in his stomach. And then by the time he got home, before they rushed him to the hospital, he had died. Look, God knows, we had a neighbor from Nigeria. Oh my goodness. Oh, rest in peace. Oh my goodness, that man. He came back from a trip. He was working at their embassy or something. He came back from a trip. We were living in this Douala. If any of his children ever watch this, or my siblings, they will know the person I'm talking about. He came back from a trip. He had been planning a nightclub outing with his friends. He came back from that trip. He did not even remove the things from his luggage. We were living up. They were living in the middle floor. He said he wants to go to the nightclub. The wife was like, how can you come back and then you are just in nightclub? Oh, my friends, my parents. Oh, blah, blah, blah. The wife even came. Because the man used to get along with my mom, you know, that kind of thing. So, sister, he wants to, my mom's, okay, he went to the nightclub. The man came back from the nightclub throwing up. My mom is the one who drove that man to the hospital. He was poisoned. That man died. So it is nothing like people cannot poison people. People can poison people. I remember my sister was very good friends with his younger children, and I with the 2 big ones. We have lost touch today. Maybe my sister and the small ones. I think some might be my friends on Facebook. Oh, And well, we say God will protect us. That man too was a Christian. Was going to church and everything. So the best thing is be careful. I will not blame people who come and are walking around with their bottle of water. Walk around with your bottle of water. Don't sit down anyone just be drinking anyhow. Some come and drink until they're drunk. You don't even know. Anybody can do anything to you at that time. Must you drink and get drunk? Why? I drink water. Sometimes I will not even drink that water. Let me come back to my house. I'm fasting. No, it's okay. Oh, no, it's okay. I'm not hungry. I'm fasting. I don't even go to places again since like February. That was the last time I went to anywhere, or even January. Since I've not gone me to no outing, no wedding, no die, no nothing. I don't care what people say. Not only because of COVID, but because all that noise is for what? And then by the time you want to go and eat, you don't know. Either it is food poisoning from the food, the way it was handled, and stuff, or it's poisoning that somebody has deliberately targeted you. Who sent you there? Could not stay in your house. This is my breakfast. Gabi made pear salad. We bought bread, put inside there. It is still sitting there. I can go without eating. Or I just buy me my fruit and I eat. Or I make my pear salad myself. Or I do something. Or I eat me my rice, simple rice in my house. Once I said I was hungry, some people were go and eat in a restaurant. After 2 times there, it was complete disrespect. Complete. I was like, no, mio, Ale, cut off. Because of food, a plate for 1.5. Somebody talks to you like, what? Only my transport from here to the Bonaberry was 1,000. So I was like, no, you cannot continue to embarrass like that, trying to be simple now. No. Ale, stay in your house. Because with 1,000 I could buy food for myself. I was just joking, just to see. Sometimes just nice to be, put things out there and see how people can be generous and stuff like that. Oh, I learned my lesson. So now even if I be hungry, can't wish wait, I will not say it. I'll keep quiet. Or best I walk on food from here to Bonaberry to my mother's house. I will not lack food there. I can walk on food to Bonaberry. I've done that before. I mean, no problem. I can even stay for days without eating. 3 days. Complete morning to night without eating. No problem. Or I walk on food to my friend's house. I'll eat there. At least I can trust that one. That is since childhood. God protect us. Not go somebody go and poison me and leave my 3 children here like this. Let me live. God, let me live at least. Whenever I go, well, but at least let me be cautious. So no, I said it. Nobody should invite me again. Oh, somebody told me yesterday, oh, my daughter is getting married and you'll be invited. I said, no, Mama, sorry, I will not attend. Don't bother. Oh, well, no problem. No. Neighborhood married, I can support, I can do something, but I will not attend. Not only don't I want to sit in a crowd, I don't want to eat, and I don't want to be looked at like, why is she not eating? No. So I better stay me in my house. I was so touched. I was like, this is a young man. Well, goodness gracious. Somebody's 9 months, plus all the struggle to send that person abroad. Maybe they even sold their land, they put their house on mortgage to borrow money, whether he has been there for 1 or 2 years, whether he has even finished paying his student loan, whether, nothing. You come. Envious friends like that. The way he was eating and dancing in that video, shaking his head, not knowing that in an hour from there you'll be gone, or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever. Same thing with that young girl. Of course, well, some people said, she must have gotten involved into juju, blah, 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 or it was just an ordinary case of food poisoning. Okay, this is 2 cases now in 2 weeks or something like that. How many more cases do we need? Once beaten, several times shy. Word to the wise is enough. I don't need to see more. I remember really this man. My mother carried him in her car to the hospital. She's the one who came and announced to his wife that he had died, or maybe they went together, I cannot remember. It was terrible. So traumatic. So when I see these things like that, as much as I want to be like, my heart starts to shake. I had to do sports first before doing this because I don't want to rant again on social media. I want it to be like, well, I'm talking to, add value, to motivate, to draw people's attention. I'm an activist and stuff like that. But the most important person I'm thinking about whenever I'm doing anything is myself. call that selfish, I don't care. And I tell my children, stop going to eat in people's houses. Even the ones you call your friends from school. You don't know. You will not die if you don't eat there. You will not die. Than to go and eat and come back with ache, stomach ache, neck, back, all of that, and then I have to be spending money somewhere, or you don't know, Sometimes somebody might have put something just to kind of shaking you up or stuff, overdose, you go die. God help us. God help us. Please, bushfallers, when you come, you are not obliged to take people out. You want to show us what? Which money? Maybe you have even max credit card out there. You have bought everything on credit. You come and you are showing off here and everything. And then you make people to look at you and start wishing that, oh, if I could go out to, whereas the truth is that you are hanging out there. You are sleeping under some bridge, or you are couching potato on somebody's house and somebody's couch. You make people to now gym, follow you, die in the Mediterranean, or get out there and start scamming people and stuff like that. No. You don't need to show us that. Stop it. Stop being fake. And then, well, even if you are not fake, must you lavish that money on people? Give it to them. Let them start some business. You can't. I know people who would rather spend 10,000 for food, 20 on an outing, 50, than give you 10,000 to start your small business or to support you. So when you take somebody out, you go and spend 50K at Nice Kitchen or wherever. How do you want them to feed? They're also human. They might be struggling. They might not even have had taxi money to come for that outing. But they say, well, let me just go and eat. But at the back of their mind, they're jealous, they're envious. And they don't know how to ask you that, well, bro, give me 10K. So, okay, well, they start plotting. They start sending negative and envious vibes your way. You leave them your small business, you go, they tell you story. Container went up. This one happened. Thieves came that way. Blah, blah, blah. Do they care? I know somebody who sent money home to his family to build him a house. They were sending pictures. He was sending money. They themselves told me one day that one of their cousins said, what did he first want to show? He was married to a white man. All that money, he could not help anybody settle. Now he wanted to build mansion. So they decided that they would teach him a lesson. Is that not still poison? The person has had heart attack up to today. That was medication from that trauma. So we just need to be so careful. And to paysans now, be contented with your life. Now, the little you are making here, some of us, I will say me. I know where I was when I was out there. I know where I am now. I cannot compare the money. They are made more. But, hey, my peace of mind, my freedom, my everything, no way. Put me there and give me how many thousands that are making there, some people make there. I will refuse. Because the bills they have there, the stress they have there, everything they have there. No, let me get 100K here. Stay me peaceful. So there's no need envying them. They're even envying me. They're envying us. Why do we even need to envy each other now? Why can't we just hold each other's hand? Support each other. Why can't you just render a service to that bushfaller without envying them, without expecting them to give you more, without trying to cheat them out of what they're giving you? Where God? So many people need healing in this world. So many individuals. By the time you go and start blaming government, you yourself check your heart. What are the thoughts you carry towards the other person? You want to see somebody has put picture. Wait till one show. You don't go check. This. That. No. That's why I reduce my crowd. I reduce well and proper. I don't even want to even just feel that somebody is sending me negative vibes. I don't even want to feel. And I feel a lot. So let me not feel it. If I feel it, I just go on friend block. I don't even want you to write something. But if I just see your name or I see view and I just see a name and I'm like, but who is this person? One time. We need to be so careful. You don't want to be the cause of your family's grief. Can you imagine during COVID? Are people supposed to be looking for how to buy masks and hand sanitizer and what they will eat, or that to be thinking about how they're burying people? And COVID or no COVID, people still want to give their people befitting burial. And you can still go to that same burial. You still go and be poisoned. No, me. I went to one burial recently. Before the thing even finish, my mom said, let's go. I said, yes, I was even about to go. I didn't go. Do you need to eat the food? That food for which you never chop? No. Whether the person is happy or not happy that I came and I did not stay for the food, not my problem. What? I Did you want me to come for emotional support or to come and eat the food? People will go and be eating until they'll be saying that burial pass fine, and so chop be there. You went there for food. Okay, well, let me go and beat and go to my work. So already 9 a.m. Sorry. God bless us, Mama. God bless us, Papa. Thank you, those who watch now and those who are going to watch later. God bless us all.